have 5 city council members present, therefore we have a quorum. Resolution for final passage. Let's go right to R138. Mr. Hammond, sir.
R138 is an authorization for engagement of professional services with Tyler Technologies in the estimated amount of $7,600 to execute changes necessary for payroll reconfiguration.
Understood. Yes. Ms. Stroll and Mr. Liebert, welcome, and Mr. Hartzell, welcome. Ms. Stroll, go ahead.
The purpose of this engagement is to contract with Tyler Technologies. They manage the Eden financial software system, which the city uses, and we are purchasing a block of hours for software support.
Right, and I had a review of this earlier with Mr. Liebert, and obviously this is needed for the IT department, and well, hopefully this will do well for the IT department. Any comments from my colleagues? Seeing none. Any comments from the public? Seeing none. Mr. Hammond, call a voice vote.
Okay, voice vote, here we go.
Yeah, until we get the iPad set up, we'll do voice.
Ms. Acker?
Yes.
Mr. Hendricks?
Yes.
Mr. McLean?
Yes.
Mr. McGuire?
Yes.
Ms. Moda?
Yes.
Mr. O'Connell?
Yes.
President, 5 yeas and 2 nays.
Okay, thank you, sir. It passes. Again, thank you, Mr. Liebert. Thank you, Ms. Stoll. Thank you, Mr. Hartzell. And we'll go to R139. Mr. Hanlon, R139.
R139 is an authorization for an engagement of professional services with the LPI Group in the estimated amount of $3,150 for the design of 6 issues of Adventure Allentown.
Always a good magazine. Ms. Stoll, go ahead.
Yes, this was put out for quotes by one of my buyers. We received 4 quotes, and this particular vendor was the low bidder.
Okay, thank you. Do we have comments, questions, issues from my colleagues?
I don't want to sound like a broken record, but this is budgeted. This isn't something over and above what was budgeted, right?
No, this was budgeted, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Anybody else from the council? Seeing none. Oh, go ahead, Mr. McGuire. Dr. McGuire, sorry.
Is 6 issues the usual number? Or has it been 4 in the past? Or 2 in the past?
In the past, I believe they've done it as 2 issues, yeah.
I'm sorry.
2 issues, spring and fall.
So we're going to go from 2 to 6 issues?
No, if I might, Dr. McGuire, this is for spring and summer issues through 2019.
For the next 3 years.
3-year contract.
2.
Oh, all right. Now I understand. Thank you, sorry.
No problem, sir. Good question. Any other comments from my colleagues? Questions from the public? Seeing none. Mr. Hamlin, call a vote.
Mr. Hendricks?
Yes.
Mr. McLean?
Yes.
Mr. McGuire?
Yes?
Ms. Moda?
Yes.
Mr. O'Connell?
Yes.
Ms. Acker?
Yes.
Mr. President, 6 yeas and 2 nays.
Thank you. R140.
R140 is an authorization for award of contract with Semo Excavating Inc. in the amount of $379,221 to assist in the redevelopment of Stevens Park, and they were the lowest responsible.
Stevens Park. Wow. Ms. Stroll, go ahead.
Yes, this was put out as an invitation to bid. It was publicly opened on July 26th. It is for the redevelopment of Stevens Park. We received 3 bids, and this particular bidder was the low bid when we combined the base bid plus all the alternates.
Okay. Where's Semmel located? Semmel Excavating.
They are out of Springdale Court, Allentown, PA.
Well, Dr. Allentown. Okay, thank you for that. Comments from my colleagues?
Yes. Have we ever used
Hold
them?
it. Ms. Moda?
Thank you, Mr. President. Have we ever used them before?
Yes, we have. They were the construction, they were part of the construction team on the Lehigh Parkway wall rebuild. Very good company to work with, did a great job.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Ms. Moda, anybody else? When can we kind of like put a final stamp on Stevens Park? One of these years, we hope?
Right, we've actually started the work in-house, the work we can complete. We removed some of the trees and vegetation and old equipment this week. We hope to remove all the asphalt next week, and we hope to get the contractor on board to start in ASAP. And we're expecting probably a 3-month time schedule to get this park completed.
Seems like it's been taking like many years.
We went out to bid a few times.
George is back there, and George is in the neighborhood back there, and these are questions over the years.
Yeah, We had a couple bids that didn't come back, and
Okay.
now we have 3 great bids, and we have a great company on board, hopefully, and we can move forward with the project.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Holston. Any other comments, questions from my colleagues? Seeing none, any comments, questions from the public? Seeing none, Mr. Allen, call a vote.
Mr. McLean.
Yes.
Mr. McGuire.
Yes.
Ms. Moda.
Yes.
Mr. O'Connell.
Yes.
Ms. Zappa.
Yes.
And Mr. Hendricks.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Strong, Mr. Hartzell, Mr. Holtzman. This concludes adjourn for the contract professional services. Have a good evening. We will start the Public Works meeting at 6:30, so we have about 20 minutes.